What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Terraria 1.3. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a while. And this is it. I think this is the episode where we're going to go after hard mode. I really sincerely do. Now, I don't know how successful we're going to be. I did a test run last night, and it did not go so well. I was not pleased with my results. I heard that you can turn the handgun into something better. So I'm going to try and see if I can find that something better. I think there's something there that wasn't there before. I don't want that, though. That can go away. I was sort of going to wait for a blood moon, because I heard you could buy, like, silver bullets or something, too, from the arms dealer on a blood moon, and I'd never actually realized that. The mini shark's in there. Okay, we're looking pretty good. I did a test run. It did not go well. I forgot to expand upon that point. So I did a test run just to sort of see, like, how this whole thing was going to work with the wall of flesh. It did not really go very well. He spawned in from a side that I didn't want, and then it was just a mess. I did my best. I was able to kill a couple of his body parts, but I'm just not confident about this one. The way that I'd really like to go about doing this is essentially just to use ranged weapons the whole time. If I could summon, so there's a couple of things that I'm a little bit conflicted on. So the first, we made Knight's Edge. If you remember in the previous episode, we made a Knight's Edge. So anyways, the things that I'm conflicted about right now. The first, ranged weaponry. So what I'd like to do is, if I wear, let's assume that I wear the meteor gear, I would have infinite shots with my space gun. What that means is that I have penetrating shots that will go through the enemy things that he fires at me, and they'll do all kinds of damage to him as well. I don't think the mini shark is going to be a winning proposition. I fiddled around with it for a little while, and I felt like the mini shark just wasn't getting it done versus him, so I think that that was a bust. It's not going to be a plan that was working. However, I'm pretty sure we can do something with this handgun. What I was thinking about doing is I would bring the handgun, I would bring the laser gun, I would bring the bow that shoots bees when I fire arrows at the enemy, and then after that, I would wear, well, what does the bee armor have? The bee armor has 5 defense. What do I have with my lava gear? Where's my lava gear at? Did I leave it somewhere? My lava gear appears to be missing. Oh yeah, I found this super awesome Skyrim hat when I was down in like a frost area farming out stuff. I was just chilling. I do all my farm work off camera, so like anytime I hear like Old McDonald happening, I try to get off camera and do it so that when we come back we have other things going on. I think you can just like convert this over. I think you can take the handgun and you could turn it into like a Phoenix blaster or something like that. Let's go ahead and I'm going to give that a shot. What is that right there? A skull lantern? A little dark for me. Yeah, there it is right there. Phoenix Blaster does 24 range damage. Well, that is an upgrade. A deadly Phoenix Blaster. Ooh, that thing's pretty good right there. So it looks like the bullets are red too. That is a sick ass gun. That is a giant gun. That's a gun that's bigger than like half of our character's body. He is wielding it right now, John Woo style. I don't know. Do I have anything in here? There it is. So if I take the molten helmet, I'll have better defense, but with that better defense, I won't have infinite laser shots. So the plan would be, so here's the 2 plans that I'm putting forward, and I'm just going to pick one arbitrarily because I know you guys aren't going to be able to tell me what the right thing to do is. But first plan, you wear the best defensive gear that you have. I don't use bees, I just fire bees' knees at him. And then I fire the laser gun until it runs out of mana. Then I swap over to the Phoenix Blaster from there on in. And we just focus really, really hard on backpedaling and staying the hell away from the wall of flesh. The other option is that I take the meteor armor that gives me infinite shots, and we only use the Keen Space Gun while we're in there. And I don't know what the best choice is here. Like, I have no clue which of these 2 options is probably going to be more successful. This is sort of like a supplementary. This is a fight where you've kind of got to be prepared for it. So I've got some obsidian skin right here. I'll probably bring that. Mana regeneration might be good. I've got a teleportation potion. Water walking potions might be useful right here. But I would have to pop those in before we got started. Do I have any more in here? I got another one right there. I was going to say, I would like to have a few more of these potions. I don't feel confident about what we have going on right now. Ew, I only have a couple of them. So, with the obsidian skin potion, I got 4 minutes of lava immunity. With the hasty obsidian skull, that'll give me immunity to fire blocks just in case I step on those along the way. there are a lot of hazards down there that could potentially be a major problem for us if we decide to go all in on this. I bought a silver dye on accident, don't ask. I really, really, really did not want it, and I didn't feel like fiddling with it. I've got a couple of guide voodoo dolls. I've been doing a lot of tests, by the way. I've been doing a lot of tests. I don't know if that's apparent to you, but I had like 10 guide voodoo dolls, and I've been playing. It's not practice runs. I've only spawned the wall of flesh once. I've also got bee grenades, which might be profitable. So if I go back to my laser pistol, I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to put that right there. I don't think there's any need for like a melee weapon in this fight. It just seems like a bad plan. I'm going to throw those on out of the way too, so that if they drop in lava, it's one less thing that I got to worry about collecting. I've got my honey goggles. Those are all good to go. I've got the brisk shark tooth necklace. I think I picked that up a couple episodes ago. I don't know. But I think this is a fight where, as long as I prepare properly, I think we'll be okay. It's just, I've never done this before, so this might be a little bit rowdy. Put the Hellstone back in there. We've got the Angry Flurry boots. I need to go through and reorganize my inventory one night. Just like sit down and make this happen. It seems like a decent idea to bring along a heart reach, archery potion, 20% increased arrow damage. Mana regeneration might be useful if we're trying to use... I think I'm going to go for the highest defense I can on this. Because right now we've got... looks like 13 total. Whereas if I go in right there, that'll give us like 25 total. So it'll double the amount. How many bees can I spawn if I only... oh, I can only spawn one bee? Well, that's still good enough for me. I mean, one bee is one more bee than I had previously, right? So, the bee grenades might be useful. Some of the other stuff... I mean, we've got a couple of things in here. The worst case scenario is that I magic mirror up out of there if I find myself getting stuck. I also got... look at this. I got a slime... I got a little slime grapple. I don't know. I killed another king slime while I was sitting around, like, organizing stuff. It started to rain slime. And so rather than sit there and waste it, I spawned another Slime King because I knew there was stuff on the loot list that we hadn't gotten yet. And I got something that I didn't have yet, so that's pretty cool. What is this over here? A Swiftness Potion? That might be pretty good too. I'm going to stack as many effects as I can. I hope nobody minds. We've got... I know I've got to have a regen potion in here somewhere. Hunter's Potion, a Shine Potion. We got an Invisibility Potion, a Featherfall... Featherfall might not be a terrible idea in this situation. I do have my bee, though, so I would figure that as long as I'm flying around on my bee, we should be alright. I know that I've got regen potions in here somewhere, but I'm just not seeing it right now. This is... don't worry. I know you can hear a buzzsaw in the background. Don't worry about it. I've also got a bunch of strange plants that I need to turn into somebody down here. I think it's this guy, maybe? Or maybe it's this guy? I don't know who you give these plants to. I think it's this guy, though. Fantabulous. With this delicate specimen, I'm mix the most amazing dyes Proxgag 12 has ever seen. You may take this one right away. So, I guess he just gave us a bunch of free dyes. I don't know. Let me take a look here. Got the wrong thing open. Oh, it's a leaf blower guy. They've been sawing out there, too. I'll be right back. The leaf blower guy's going to go away in a minute. That little intrusion out of the way. I forgot that it was like Wednesday when I'm recording this. And so anyways, there's a leaf blower guy. On Wednesdays and Thursdays, he comes by and makes a big-ass racket. And so, unfortunately, I had an ass racket one time, but apparently those things are illegal, except for in Nevada. So, what can you do? Ah, well, the best business plans ever. Always ruined by government regulation. A man trying to hold me down. I'm going to shoot that bat in the face with one of my bullets. I sort of feel like I like the bee armor better for this. I'm really, really terrified about how this is going to go. My last run was not successful at all. It was ugly. It was not good. And it's hard to tell what direction they spawn in from, too. That's the other part that I would point out here is that, like, sometimes they spawn from weird directions that you aren't quite ready to deal with. So now that you're dead, where is the first place? I went ahead and made, like, a little ramp right here. It's not going to help much, because this fight is going to take us all over the place. But, Hellbat, allow me to destroy you with my Hell Blast. What is that? A warding magma stone? What the shit is that? What does that do? Inflicts fire damage on attack. What? That's the stuff right there. And it gives 4 defense? Well, forget you, knockback shield. Nobody loves you. I don't want you anymore. You only give 1 defense. That gives 4 defense, and it gives me elemental damage. I know it's probably not going to affect much down here, but once we get into hard mode and we go into other places, it might. Yeah, I set you on fire, big bad demon dude. Alright, so we should probably do this before my health gets too low, right? So let me jump up here. This is not going to go well. Alright, so the wall of flesh. Where is it? Oh, and I fell off a ledge first thing. So is it coming? Where is it at? Oh, it's way the hell over there. Okay, so that's not for... Oh, he shoots lasers. Okay, that's unfortunate. So what I need now is I need to be on my B. And if I could just be successful at that, it would be great. And so I'm going to go back to my pistol whenever I can. I'm also going to throw out B grenades. Maybe that'll help. I don't know if this is going to be successful, but it seems like in my head, oh my god, this is the most epic shit ever. Okay, so I'm going to use B grenades like crazy because they appear to be getting the trick done. We have killed off a big portion of this thing right now. My B is probably not going to be able to last much longer, so I need to go down with him. Ow. I'm going to shoot you several times in the face if you don't stop. Alright, give me my B back. Give me my B back. I got to be able to... There we go. I got to be able to, like, ride around and be badass. There we go. Be badass. You get it? I got a laser gun too, pal. You better stop. I got one, and I will shoot it back at you. I'm going to use a health potion right now rather than later. Actually, I have that, too. I might be able to make this happen for a little while. I'm going to go down right there. Oh, shit. Yep, this is unfortunate. He is coming at me right now. This is not good. I need to get some range on this dude. Wow, that is... Oh, we got him! Holy shit, I didn't know he had so much health down. Okay, well, we can still lose right here. I can't believe that we won that. I thought that he had hella health left. I don't know how he pulled that one together, but I guess that we did. Jesus, that was troublesome. That was a hard boss. Like, I thought we were going to die right there. I got skirted. I didn't bring a pickaxe, by the way. So instead of dying, I'm going to teleport us back up to the surface where I will sit and be on fire for a little while. I started to panic there near the end. I don't know if you noticed how much I panicked, but I totally panicked. It was an issue. I had to deal with morale issues. I was like, oh my god, we gonna die on camera. We gonna die on camera. I can't do this anymore. We're gonna look all embarrassing. Everybody's gonna hate me. They're gonna be like, Splattercat, you're the worst gamer ever. And I'd be like, yes, I am. I keep telling you this, and nobody ever believes me. Whew. I gotta like sit here and take a breath. My god, that was intense. That fight kind of sucks. So I guess we're in hard mode now, is what would be said. I'm gonna play out the rest of this last episode because I owe you 25 minutes. But everything after this, I think I'm gonna label it as hard mode, and we'll just start from episode 1. I don't know if that's like the wisest plan or not, but hell, it went okay. I mean, we almost made it, so I'm gonna put this stuff back on. And then we're going to go back down to hell. Let me get rid of... Actually, I'm pretty pleased with that Phoenix Blaster right there. It did a good job. The B gun did pretty well, too. Also, the B grenades. So, farm out the B grenades if you can. My god. The B grenades made quick murk out of that, dude. 55 B grenades. Put him down to, like, almost no health. And then after that, we just had to finish him off with some basic damage. I mean, the B-bow... The problem that I ran into near the end is that he was coming at me so fast that I couldn't turn around to fire at him. I was having some serious issues right there, but... Up until that point, when he went into his final phase, I felt like we were doing pretty well. I have bones right now. I want to farm some more bones because I got a bone forge right there. It doesn't do anything, though. It just makes, like, bone-related furniture, just in case I forgot to use any of my potions. I said that that fight was all about preparation, and then I didn't use any potions because I hate myself. Oh, well, we did it hard mode. We did it without the potions because that's just how we ride. Probably put those in right there. I like my B sword and my B armor. In all fairness, I think my B armor is... Oh, look, my sword is on fire now that I have that thingamadoobie that I'm wielding. That's pretty sweet. So now what do we do? Like, we're in hard mode, I guess. Let's go take a look and see if we're actually in hard mode. Or if they're just, like, tugging my leg. You're gonna tug on something. I would prefer it not be my leg. Obviously, it would be my ear because it's always weirdly itchy way down inside. And when I tug on it, it scratches the itch inside my ear canal. It's amazing. I got an ear lavage a while back. I don't know if you guys know what an ear lavage is. It was the weirdest experience ever. I don't even know what to say about it. So essentially, I have a weird shaped ear canal. And so this leads to a lot of medical problems with my ears. Like, it's one of the reasons I have Meniere's and a bunch of other stuff. Beside the... What the hell is that? What is that? It looks scary. I don't know what that is. Oh, it turns into a slime after you stab it in the face. Are you guys like meaner versions of everything else that's around here? Save me, my... I should probably summon the rest of my bee retinue, shouldn't I? Let me get the remainder of my bees out here. There we go. So now I should be able to inflict. You guys are only doing 1 damage? Aw, that sucks. What's wrong with you guys? I guess they must have a higher armor value now. Doesn't look like you get that much more silver either. So I don't really know how this changes the playing field. I haven't checked a guide for hard mode. I checked a guide for normal mode. I don't know what I should be working on from here on in, but I assume that there's probably something we should be leaning towards. Oh my god. You guys turned into so many... That did so much damage. Holy hell. I'm gonna jump on my B-mount real fast. Ow. 36 damage? Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot you. Never mind then. I don't want to be anywhere near you guys. Apparently, hard mode is all about the ranged weapons. Because I'm all about the range. About the range. No melee. I'm all about the range. About the range. No melee. Alright, so we'll shoot you guys. I have a Knight's Edge, so you would assume if I could aim... Damn it, B, I'm blaming this on you. You know how hard it is to shoot from horseback? I assume it's got to be even worse firing from B back. There is so many times I could have made puns right there, and I let you guys scoot on by. I'd be like, I could be so much more efficient. Like, there were so many things I could... I need that heart right there. Give it to me. I need your heart. Let me devour it with my mouth. My heroic... my heroic mouth muscle. I devour the still-beating heart of my slimy foes. Well, this gun seems to do alright. If I could get some silver bullets, that would make this easier. We're only doing, like... It seems like their armor values, more than anything else, seem to be kind of high. What is that? An angry Nimbus. Huh. Okay. How angry was he? I assume pretty angry. I mean, anything that can make a cloud violent. I don't really think of violence when I think of clouds. I think of fluffy, like pillows, like going to bed at night. I guess he comes out at night. You guys don't deal very good damage anymore. Maybe I should do something else. I don't know. The bees did a lot of damage in normal mode, but now they're just doing one per hit. Did I just get struck by something? What is hitting me? I think he's shooting something at me, but I can't see it because of the color of the background, maybe? Yeah, it looks like he's hitting me with something, and I don't know what it is. Huh. Okay. So mostly, I think you just don't want to be underneath him. That seems to be his strong spot. If he can get you underneath him, you're pretty much toast. That's why I've got a flying B mount. Don't really drop that much silver either for how dangerous they are. Alright then. Well, I suppose we'll set out. There's a duck over here. How's it going, duck? How you doing, buddy? I don't think I'm going to use this armor anymore because I'm taking too much damage. I may stay away from the minion pet class for right now because in normal mode it seemed to hold it down pretty strongly. But now in hard mode, they're only dealing 1 damage due to the increased armor of the foes. And so I'll probably do that right there. Dylan the guide has come back just in case we wanted to fight the Wall of Flesh again. But I don't think that we can. We got to go down and get our Wall of Flesh loot. That's what we need. So let me... The loot doesn't despawn unless I log out of the game. Where did I put my pickaxe? This is unfortunate. Curse me on my bad plan. I should probably bring those shadow keys along too. Is hell going to be hard mode now too? Can I go back down there or is that a bad plan? This might be a really, really bad plan. I'm a noob at this game. You guys should know that I rarely, if ever, have any clue what I'm supposed to be doing. I'll probably take the ham axe right here. I don't think I'm gonna... Yeah, let's just keep... I'll keep the nimble Knight's Edge, I guess. And then from there, I'll put you back in there. And then I'm gonna use the bee's knees quite a lot too because it does considerable damage when it lands on the enemy. So I just killed a bunny with the power of my bees. How crazy is that? Pretty cool stuff right there. Back down into the earth we go. I like the jungle biome. I think actually the jungle biome is probably my favorite one that we've ever done. Like, I really do. I like the items that come from there. Oh, he's got a... That's the smile that I got on my face right there when I fart and, like, lock the windows in my car and nobody can get out. And they're just like, why? Why? We're supposed to be friends. And I was like, friendship. This is what friendship is all about. Bask in it. Taste the flavor. Because you got to do what you got to do. Every now and again, you got to flavor somebody's eyebrows. Let them know what's up. Just put them on point and be like, hey, I'm your friend. Always remember that. Oh, God. Additionally, you should always try and find a... If you're into girls anyways. If you're into girls, you should always try and, in my opinion, let's say you should try and find a partner. I'm trying to get this to include everybody right now. You should find a partner who thinks farts are funny. That, as far as I know, with my experience in relationships, I'm pretty sure that that is the #1 rule for dating is does he or she think farts are hilarious? If answer yes, then I think we might be able to go out. If no, then I think we should probably... Oh, they changed the background. It looks all veiny and disgusting, and now there's dead bodies everywhere. Is that corruption? Oh, shit, what is that? No ghostly hammer. Oh, you get the hell out of here now. You go away. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, that's not working. I need to shoot guns at you. Yeah, I deflect you. What is that? Soul of Night? Is this corruption right here? What is this? Oh, it is. It's corruption. Why is the entire underground corrupted? Oh, that's so bad. There are many... that's not working either. Back to my other gun. There we go. I need to clear out this tunnel real fast. Accursed flame. Huh. So that spread like instantaneously. That's not good. So does the corruption spread really, really violently or like really, really aggressively? Now that we're in, there's a dark mummy right there. Oh no. Please don't do that. Please don't. I have to hit you in the head? Well, that's bad for me. Fine then. I will hit you in the cabeza with my schvert. Hey, turn the right direction when you murder. So we got a cursed flame right there. I'm going to assume that everything... Oh, hell is going to be so bad. I got to go back and get my loot, but I didn't bring a pickaxe because I forgot that... I didn't want to lose my pickaxe in lava, but I forgot that this entire area corrupted? Holy shit. I don't know what to do about this. Is this intended? Is this like supposed to... Ow, 51. My God. Calm down, dude. 51. Jesus, take a chill pill. 51 damage. My lord. Lordy, lordy, lord. I say that every now and again because I do have a lord. I have a medieval lord. What is that right there? That guy's got like an armored skeleton. Well, have fun with that. This is why people don't wear armor anymore, huh? Yep. Shot in the face. Enjoy that plate mail for protection from my 9mm. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. There isn't much protection. These bats seem a lot more dangerous than the previous editions. They also seem more numerous. Must be better and more prolific at breeding. Ow! They're also more prolific at biting me in the face. This sucks. He's got a bow, which is concerning. I mean, I am willing to engage in an arms race with him, I guess, for right now. I am so glad that I bricked all this up earlier. Oh my. Do I even need to... I don't have my map right now. Where does this go? I remember being over here before, but I don't recall if it was useful or not for going downwards. I dug all this out, I think, during one of the streams. Oh, is this a bad plan, everybody? Should I not be doing this right now? I want my loot because he has, like, the pwn hammer and whatever, but I feel like I may have missed the bus on this one. I've died a lot of times right there, don't ask. It's actually, if you wanted to know... It's at the bottom of a free fall, so every now and again when I'm not paying attention, I'll die right there because I just free fall to my death. That worm right there. No, wormy! Oh, see, the granite elemental saved him from a fiery fate. I am going to unleash the dock on you. It's real out here, bat. You aren't ready for stuff in this hood. It's some real shit out here every day, all day. Better watch out. Better recognize. We're on the corner right now, me and my bee. I call him Mr. Busby. I don't know. That was the only teacher I had who was ever, like, super pretty. I had a teacher that was super pretty named Miss Busby, and I remember that to this day. You can tell that I was fully paying attention to my academics. Nope. She used to wear leather pants to class. Leather pants to class. How am I supposed to pay attention when you got leather pants on, Miss Busby? You can't do that to a juvenile mind. You cannot do that. It is not fair. I hope this place does not suck, because if it does... Oh, my God. Look at all these mana stars down here. Wow. It doesn't look like the hell biome actually got that much worse. These are the same monsters that used to be down here, so I'm going to really, really hope that Satan's lair is not going to be turned by hard mode. Somebody's shooting death scythes at me over there. This is not a Gundam Wing moment. Go away. That's like the only thing I remember from Gundam Wing. I haven't watched Gundam in so long. I want my loot, goddammit. I'm coming over here, and you are going to bequeath it to me. I love the word bequeath. It's such a great word. Bequeath. Bequeath. It sounds like the thing like the bass singer in like an a cappella band would sing about. Bequeath, 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 bequeath. So what do we get? We got the pwn hammer. We got an angry warrior's emblem. The essence of a dark creature. So what does this do? 15% increased melee. That's actually pretty decent. 15% increased melee. That's a percentage that matters. So 18, almost 20% damage. We deal more right there. Hey, not now. Those things drop something too. They drop like an obsidian rose to the pwn hammer. What does it do? Strong enough to destroy demonic altars. I don't think I'm going to use that very much. Actually, I guess I could swap it in. It's got hammer power, right? Well, if it's got hammer power, why not? I mean, my ham axe is slightly more useful, but it's utilitarian, I guess. So, how do we stop this corruption from taking over our world would be the next question that I ask. I feel like we have to have some kind of like epic music to discuss this. I forgot to bring the shadow keys down with me. I was going to open up some shadow chests. Well, fine then. I guess I'll just teleport back up to the surface, and maybe I'll stop the episode here. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Terraria 1.3. Tomorrow, we will start the episode number 1 of our hard mode playthrough. That'll be pretty fun, yeah? So anyways, I'll see y'all there. Hi do, everybody.